Most men have no idea how many opportunities they've already missed. Not because they weren't attractive, not because they said something wrong, but because the woman they wanted was right in front of them, showing signs of desire they never recognized. She didn't say it out loud. She communicated through her body. But you were focused on her friendliness, her politeness, her being nice. And in the process, you completely missed the difference between casual comfort and genuine physical interest. Here's the part no one talks about. By the time most men realize a woman was into them, she's already gone. She stopped waiting. She buried the attraction. And now, she's with the man who noticed the signs and acted. This video is your reset button. I'm going to show you how to read the subtle signals a woman gives off when she's secretly attracted to you. Not surface-level flirting, but the involuntary cues her body reveals, often without her even realizing it. If you've ever felt like there was something unspoken between you and a woman, if she stood close, laughed a little too hard, held your gaze longer than expected, this will explain why. And more importantly, you'll finally know what to do about it. Let's begin. Desire doesn't show up with a neon sign. It reveals itself in her breathing, her eyes, her presence, the way she finds excuses to be near you, even when she doesn't have to. Let's start with the eyes, because they never lie. The first physical response when a woman is attracted, her pupils dilate. Even in well-lit rooms, her eyes respond, not to the light, but to you. Then comes the lingering gaze. Holding eye contact just a beat too long, looking away, then returning. When her eyes flicker to your lips while you talk, that's not an accident. That's desire. Her mind is already imagining more. Now her posture changes, not to look pretty, but because her body is instinctively presenting itself. Her spine straightens, her chest lifts, her shoulders relax. She's opening up physically. Then there's orientation. She angles her body toward you. Feet, hips, shoulders, all subtly aligned in your direction. Even when she's talking to someone else, her body stays facing you. And that's a signal you can't fake. A woman can fake a laugh. She can fake a compliment. But the body doesn't lie. And then, the accidental touches. You think it's coincidence when she brushes past you, or when her hand lingers on yours for a second too long. It's not. It's calculated. A test. To see if you're aware and man enough to respond. As her comfort builds, so does her self-touching. Playing with her hair, stroking her neck, adjusting her jewelry, grazing her thighs, or collarbone. These aren't nervous habits. They're subconscious ways of guiding your eyes. She's not just trying to look good. She's signaling openness. Then there's her voice. As attraction deepens, her voice drops, lower, slower, smoother. She speaks more softly, inviting you to lean in. You may hear subtle sighs, feel the change in her tone. The energy shifts. It becomes personal. It becomes charged. Now comes the mirroring. You shift posture. She shifts too. You lean back. So does she. She's syncing with you without realizing it. That's not flirting. That's chemistry in motion. Want to know when it becomes crystal clear? When another attractive woman enters the scene. Suddenly, she gets closer. She inserts herself between you and the competition. More touch. Louder laughter. She's claiming space. Not with words, but with presence. That's not insecurity. That's instinct. And finally, the unmistakable sign. She begins altering her appearance in real time. Pulling her shirt lower. Reapplying lip gloss. Fixing her hair. Showing skin. Offering you a sip of her drink. Biting her straw. Biting her lip. Why? Because arousal is tied to the mouth, and every action around it is a ritual of intimacy. Here's the part that matters most. You've seen these signs. You felt them. But the real question is, what did you do when they showed up? Because how you respond determines whether that energy goes somewhere or fizzles out. Here's what not to do. Don't over-validate her. Don't freeze. Don't pretend not to notice her body practically begging for your attention. Instead, match the energy. Lower your voice. Hold eye contact. Touch her hand casually when it makes sense. Tease her. Mirror her energy. And when the moment is right, escalate. No, not to sex, but to a deeper, more confident presence. Let her feel your certainty. Let her feel that you noticed the moment and embraced it without neediness, fear, or hesitation. Because here's the truth. Women don't just want you to see the signs. They want to know if you're the kind of man who knows what to do with them. Once she sees that, she relaxes. She lets go. She surrenders into her feminine. And she'll do it with you, not the guy who kept second-guessing. Most men miss these signals. They walk away thinking nothing was there, because they were never taught to notice. Now you know better. And once you start seeing these cues for what they are, you'll never see women or attraction the same way again.